We're Phoenix Energy, a family-owned oil company focused on unleashing American oil from North Dakota and Montana. We've already sold over 2.9 million barrels, creating steady jobs for hard-working folks chasing the American dream. You can
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever live stream from my YouTube channel. This is the Miami Dolphins at the Cleveland Browns as we are about to get started here. I'm by myself today. I do not have a color commentator, so I will be pretty much doing all the commentating today. But we've seen from both these teams, they are obviously not the greatest in each of their categories. The Browns right now, I believe, are 1-5, and so are the Dolphins. They are also 1-5. But Browns have not played as well as the Dolphins. I'm kind of expecting the Dolphins to kind of have a redemption game. They've not played well all season. If you're a Dolphins fan, I'm sure you know that they have not played the best all year. But the Browns also have not played the best all year. They just have come off of a pretty lopsided loss against the Steelers. They're in that AFC North, which is right now probably not one of the best divisions in the National Football League right now. They're probably actually one of the worst divisions in the NFL. The division leaders are the Steelers at, I think, 4-2. Correct me, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 4-2. So, yeah, the Steelers are the division leaders. The Ravens, who are normally the top of the division, are one of the bottom of the division right now. They are, I think, 1-5. Correct me also if I'm wrong with that. But 1-5. And then the Bengals just beat the Steelers on Thursday Night Football. So, the AFC North not too competitive so far. But the Dolphins from the AFC South actually have, I'm sorry, not the AFC South, the AFC East. Sorry. From the AFC East, they are almost at the bottom of the division. If it wasn't for the Jets, who are 0-6, they are matched up against, I think, the Panthers today. So we'll see what happens with most of these teams. It's going to be a really fun day. If you are a Commanders or a Cowboys fan, I will also be doing those games. So yeah, that will be later on in the day, but this should be a pretty fun one, folks. All right, thank you. I'll see you at game time. All right, folks, back to kick it off here is the Miami Dolphins kicker, and it is away, and we are underway here in Miami. Taking it back, he's sprinting out to the right side, bounces out, and is tackled. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins coming up here. It's going to be a very exciting game to kind of see. Just, these two teams have not been the best, as I said earlier. So it'll be interesting to see how these teams react to playing each other, even on one of the lowest probably games of the season for both teams. But yeah, this should be a pretty fun one. Obviously, the rookie Dylan Gabriel playing for the Browns this season. It started off, and there is a flag on the play. And I'm sorry, I did not notice that. And it looks like it was on the kicking team. So that will be a little bit further down the field, but still first down for the the Browns, sorry. Dylan Gabriel breaks the huddle. Minkah Fitzpatrick, the ex-Pittsburgh Steeler, out there in the teal. He was there right before he came to Pittsburgh, and it's good to see him in Miami. Dylan Gabriel under center, takes the snap, fakes the snap, rolling out to the right. Dylan Gabriel scrambles and is out of bounds for a game of about 8. So it will be 2nd down and 2 for the Browns. Sorry, 2nd down and 4 for a 6-yard gain. Gabriel under center again. Gabriel takes a snap, hands it off. That looks like it's not Ford. That is Judkins, Keyshawn Judkins, number 10, with the carry of about 1. So it'll be 3rd and 3 coming up for the Cleveland Browns. Kind of a rainy day here in Cleveland, over in Cleveland right now, as it is going to make it a little bit harder for the ball security to. It's going to probably play a factor in this one. And Judkins on the sideline right now. Dylan Gabriel shotgun. Forward to his right. In motion is the tight end. Gabriel hands it off up the middle, and he is stuffed for a gain of absolutely nothing. 4th down and 3, and the Dolphins are going to hold the Browns, and it will be a punt from the Browns. This is just kind of how the Browns' offense have kind of been all year, just really trying to get the run game going and just can't get the run game going. So it will be a punt from the Browns. Back to punt. Snap. And the punt is away. It is a good punt. And it will be it bounces into the end zone. And a fake by the Dolphins. And faked me out too. And that's a great play by the Dolphins. So it will be 1st and 10 for the Miami Dolphins at the 20-yard line. And we will see Tua Tagovailoa and this Dolphins team out for the first time of the game. Tagovailoa under center, 2nd and 5. And it's a flip play up to number 28. That looks like it would be Devon Achane. And he will be tackled. And it will be a gain of about 3 yards. So it should be about 3rd and 2 coming up. $11 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tagovailoa, empty backfield, takes a snap. Tagovailoa looking right, and he finds number 6, and that is Washington for the first down, and the Dolphins will get the first down of the game. Pretty good job right there by Tagovailoa surveying the field, and he just finds Washington with the curl route up, and it will be 1st and 10 for the Miami Dolphins. Tagovailoa under center. Tagovailoa drops back in the pocket. He's looking left. He throws deep, and it is way overthrown. That might have been a little bit of confusion on Tagovailoa. Might have been a wrong route run, but that was nowhere near the receiver, and it will be 2nd down and 10 for the Dolphins. So, 10:25 left in the first half. 2nd down and 10 for the Dolphins. 2nd down and 10 here for the Dolphins. Tagovailoa, shotgun. Kind of a weird formation there. Flips it off, and it's dropped by A-Chain. Was that they're going to call it incomplete. So they're going to say it's 3rd down for the Miami Dolphins. 3rd down and 10. Oh no, they called it a fumble. So it'll be 3rd and 15 for the Dolphins. Correction. Tagovailoa takes a snap and looking to Washington, who is tackled immediately behind the line, and it will be 4th down and about 17 yards. That should be. We should see the punt unit come out for this Browns team. It's really important that you do the right plays at the right moment. And, I really don't know what that play call was. It was kind of just a little flip out. And the punt is away. It's received and brought down almost immediately by the punter making the tackle. So that's pretty cool. Punter running all the way down the field to make that tackle. And it will be 1st down and 10 for the Browns. When we come back after this quick commercial break. We are back here in Cleveland, Ohio, as the Browns will have possession 1st down and 10. You'd like to kind of, be really positive about that last drive from this Miami Dolphins team, but it was really kind of an underwhelming drive for this team. It was a couple runs, a fumble, and then a quick little check down on 3rd and 15. So, first and 10 for the Browns. Dylan Gabriel under center. Gabriel puts a man in motion. Gabriel hands it off to number 10, and he will be dropped almost immediately. And that will be Judkins, and it should be about 2nd down and 9. When you run that, you got to have a O line that can break a hole in the middle of the defensive front, and that's one of the biggest struggles for the Browns. Gabriel, man in motion. Gabriel takes a snap and a little flip over to Jerry Jeudy, who is tackled immediately, and it will be 3rd down and 9 for the Browns. Not really too much you could have done on that one. If you're the Browns, you really you tried to flip it over to Jeudy. Not a whole lot of blocking. I believe Njoku is out for this game, so. But the Browns in the backfield, Dylan Gabriel, and flags come flying in. Play is whistled dead, and that is going to be a false start. So that will back this all the way up to a 3rd and 14 for the Browns. If you thought 3rd and 9 was bad, try 3rd and 14 in a struggling offense with a rookie quarterback. But the Browns, trying to get a spark of offense going, still 0-0. 7:30 left in the first quarter. Dylan Gabriel takes a snap. Gabriel looking. Gabriel rolling out to the left side, finding and no, incomplete. Pass intended to Thrash, but there is a flag on the field. Maybe a late hit but there is 2 flags. Illegal contact on the defense. That will be Chop Robinson, and it will be a 1st down instead of a punt. A 1st down for the Browns. You cannot make those mistakes. I mean, not really much you could have done on that one. Great job putting pressure on the defense, but just try to avoid those mistakes, and it will be a 1st down and 10. Gabriel under center. Judkins will take the pitch, and he is brought down immediately for a loss of about 6. So it will be 2nd down and 16 coming up for this Browns team. I'm seeing a lot from this Dolphins defense, and that was number 26 who left his man and ran, and there is a flag. I guess, yep, never mind. And throws it over the middle, Dylan Gabriel, and it's intercepted. Oh, no, it's not. Jeudy makes the grab. It went through the hands of number 9 for the Dolphins, and Jeudy will make the grab for the 1st down for this Browns team. A beautiful ball from Dylan Gabriel. Number 9 jumped in front of it and just happened to miss it, and went straight through his hands. That's why he plays defense right there. But went straight through his hands, and the grab was made by Jeudy. Dylan Gabriel, under center, takes the snap, hands it off to Judkins, and no, I'm sorry, Ford, hands it off to Ford, and he will get, no, Judkins, and he will get about 3 yards, and it will be second down and 8, sorry, no, I was right, originally, 3 yards, 7, second down and 7. It's you really got to get your star receivers and your star players involved in these games like this, especially when it's like, you know, Jamar Chase getting it and pressured immediately, and there's flags everywhere. That looks like it's going to be unnecessary roughness on this Dolphins defense. That was something. Roughing the passer, I do not agree with that call at all. That is a awful call on number 92, Zach Sealzer, and it will be a first down for the Browns. As I was saying, you really got to get your star receivers involved. We saw that a lot in the game on Thursday with Jamar Chase getting over 30 targets from Joe Flacco, which is ridiculous. But, not much you can do. And it will be a first and 10 for the Browns. And they will have the ball on the 40-yard line of the Dolphins, and they are in field goal range right now. And they are driving. And under center is Dylan Gabriel. Motion is Judy. Gabriel hands it off to Judkins, who will get, and the pile is being pushed, and that will be a gain of about 6. Great job by this Browns offensive line, just shoving their way for a gain of about 6 yards. Second and 4 coming up for this Browns. Second and 5, correction, coming up from this Browns team. And Gabriel hands it to Judkins. Judkins, can he get the corner? Judkins does get the corner, and he is deep inside of Dolphins territory for the first down. Judkins with a electric run, and Gabriel pitched it to Judkins, and Judkins just ran up the right, took a little sidestep, and number 23 of the Dolphins just missed that tackle, and it will be the first red zone appearance of the day from either team, first and 10 for the Browns. Handing off is Judkins, and Judkins will be stopped after a gain of about 1 yard. So it'll be second down and 9 coming up for this Browns team. And in other news, the Kansas City Chiefs up 7-0 on the Raiders after Isaiah Pacheco runs it in for the touchdown. So we will keep you updated. Los Angeles beats Jacksonville 35-7. Gabriel, shotgun. Gabriel hands it off again to Ford this time, and Ford rumbling, and he will get a couple yards, and that will be a third down coming up. It should be about a third down and 6 for the Browns. This Browns team has not been very good in the red zone. They are number 22 in the NFL, 22 of 32, so obviously not great. But we will see how they do. Gabriel takes the snap. Gabriel looking left, and I don't know where he was throwing, and it was incomplete. And they will send out the field goal unit, and we will see if the Browns can strike first and get on the board. Oh, that I see what that was. Number 26 of the Dolphins ran into Judy and knocked him over, and that's where Gabriel was looking. Don't know how they missed that one, but to kick this one is number 25, Aiden Semet. It is up, and it is good, and the Dolphins and the Browns will strike first for this game, 3-0 for the Browns. And we will be right back after this commercial. And we are back here in Cleveland for the kickoff. And it is received and it is taken out by Washington, who is brought down at about the 24-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. Myles Garrett lining up on the left side. Under center is Tagovailoa. In motion is the big tight end. And the handoff to A-Chain. A-Chain breaks free. A-Chain going down the sideline. The 50, the 40, the 30, and he's brought down at about the 30, at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. The Dolphins are rumbling. Wow. Great job Great job there by A-Chain. And he is just, I mean, he's just incredible. I had him on my fantasy team this year, and he's done great for me so far. Tagovailoa, fake pitch. Tagovailoa looking down the field, and it's caught by Jalen Waddle for the first down. And the Dolphins are rolling right now. 1st and 10 for the Miami Dolphins. The defensive coordinator for the Browns, Jim Schwartz, not looking too happy over on the sidelines after those two big plays. Tagovailoa in the backfield. Tagovailoa takes a snap, hands it off, and that is not A-Chain. That is I can't tell. And it is a loss of 1, 2nd and 11 for the Dolphins. Tagovailoa under center. In motion. Tagovailoa. 5 seconds left, and they're just going to take it all the way to the second quarter. And that is the end of the first quarter. Thank you to everyone that is watching so far. And I will see you guys in the second quarter right after this break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back as we head to the second quarter. This should get pretty fun as Tagovailoa will have his first shot from the red zone to see what he can do. 2nd and 11 here from the 17-yard line. Tagovailoa hands it off. A-Chain getting tripped up and slow to get up, but he does pop up, and it will be 3rd down. And it will be 3rd down. A-Chain pretty good so far. The Browns have 13 plays for 49 yards, and the Dolphins have 9 plays for 81 yards. And the Browns are leading, but the Dolphins are in the red zone, threatening to change that. 3rd and 9. The snap, and it's incomplete. Intended for Washington, and they will hold them to 4th down and 9 coming up for the Dolphins. And it just honestly went straight through his hands. I mean, these conditions, it's so hard to play the sport. And ended up not able to make the catch. Riley Patterson to attempt the field goal for the Dolphins. Snap, the hold, the kick is good. 3-3, all knotted up here in Cleveland. Not at all what I was expecting in this game. We will be right back after this break. And we are back here from the studio here in Orlando, Florida, as the kickoff is getting ready to happen here. 3-3, all knotted up for the Dolphins and the Browns. And the kick is away. It is kind of a worm burner. Bounces and it's dropped. It's muffed by number 22, and he will get swallowed. And is the ball out? No, it is not. But a great job by the Miami Dolphins to make the tackle and get all the way down to him. So it will be 1st down and 10. The Titans and Cam Ward rolling 10-3 over the Patriots. Everyone's kind of been hyping up the Patriots lately, and I really haven't seen too much. I know Drake May's played decent, but, Dylan Gabriel, shotgun. Dylan Gabriel, hard count. Motion to Judkins. Judkins, ooh! Big hit by number 21, and Judkins got almost flipped upside down after that hit. Wow, that was a big hit. So it'll be about 2nd and 8 coming up here for the Browns. Gabriel, shotgun. Motion, Judkins. Takes a snap. Gabriel looking left. Finds over the middle is a big tight end. And he's going, and they get the first down. And that is Corley. And he will get the first down for the Browns. It was a little crossing route. He was looking for the check down, noticed that there was nothing, and found him wide open. And he shed a tackle and got up the field. First down for the Browns. Fakes the handoff, rolling out to the left, looking, can't find anyone, scrambles for a gain of about 4 yards. And it will be 2nd-and-6. Correction, 2nd-and-7. No pun intended. Under center, Dylan Gabriel hands it off to Judkins and is tackled immediately for a gain of about 4 yards. And it will be 3rd-down-and-6 for a gain of 1. I don't agree with that spot, but, can't say much about it. And it will be a 3rd-down-and-6. Gabriel in the backfield will take the snap, motions, Judy, the snap. He's looked only at Judy, and it's intercepted by number 21, and flags come in. And did he catch it is the question. It looks like they're going to call pass interference on the defense. First down for the Dolphins. For the Browns. That's just a backbreaker. You hold them to get the ball back there. And, just dumb football. It was an unnecessary grab. He wasn't going to catch it. The ball was way over his head, and that could have been... Oh, it was caught, too. And, the penalties on the ex-Steeler, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Gotta love seeing Minkah making penalties, not for the Steelers. Dylan Gabriel handing it off, up the gut. And that's Judkins. Judkins rumbling, the 30, the 20, the 10. Judkins, touchdown, Browns. Judkins, a big touchdown. He breaks free, and the Cleveland Browns, not dead yet. Touchdown, Cleveland. And Minkah Fitzpatrick is down on the play. You hate to see that. But Judkins with a huge, huge play for the Browns. And that. Wow. I got no words for that. That was really good. He sees the gap. He cuts. Fitzpatrick misses the tackle. And no one was going to catch him. He was gone. And the Browns will take a 9-3 lead over and it looks like Fitzpatrick will head to the locker room. Not good for Miami fans, and Judkins will score another touchdown on the season. He's played lights out all year, and we will be right back with you after this break. And the kick is up, and it is good for the PAT, and that will be another point added to the Browns, 10-3 for this Cleveland team. And as a Steelers fan, that is very sad to watch. And obviously, I want the Dolphins to succeed, but I also want the Browns to succeed. So it's definitely fun to watch. But yeah. And the kickoff. The kick is away, and it is received and taken up the gut. Oh, and the ball pops out, and the Browns got it. The Browns recover a fumble, and they will get the ball back, and that is number 5. Unbelievable. What a hit for the Cleveland Browns, and it will be first down, Cleveland. I mean, if you're McDaniels, you got to just be kicking yourself right now. Just unbelievable. And I mean, a thunderous hit, too. He he absolutely laid the boom on that one. And the Cleveland Browns will take it, and it's a handoff up the middle, and that will be Pokic, the fullback, who will get a couple. Second down and 8 coming up here from the Browns. I'm having some technical difficulties with the scoreboard, so we're getting that up and running in a minute, and it should be good now. And taken down behind the line of scrimmage is Judkins, and that will bring it all the way back to where it started at 3rd and 10 and +1, a loss of 1. So 3rd and 11 coming up here. For the Browns, you have to score on this drive if you're the Browns. You have to. You got the ball back. This is a chance to put some major distance between you and this Dolphins team. And Gabriel takes it. Gabriel pitches it out to number 44, who takes it up the sideline. Flag is down, and for now it is a first down for the. I think they might have had holding. Offsides on the defense. It is declined. 1st and 10 for the Browns. And just a great heads up play there from Gabriel, reading this defense very well, surveying the whole field, and no one was guarding number 44 under center. Gabriel looking, rolling right. Gabriel floats one way over the head of number 44, once again looking for him, and that is Frannon Jr. And it will be 2nd down and 10 for the Browns. Gabriel, the handoff, and Judkins makes a move, and it will be 3rd down at about 5. Gabriel goes down. That's going to be roughing the passer, and another penalty from the defense of the Dolphins, and that will be a first down for the Browns. That's just a heartbreaker for any team right there, is just to have that happen, and that will move the Dolphins into the red zone. It was definitely a late hit on the quarterback. I definitely see that one. There's no arguing that one. 1st and 10 for the Browns in the red zone at the 15. In motion, under center is Gabriel. Gabriel will take the snap, and he will hand it to Judkins, who goes down instantly for a loss of 2. And it will be 2nd down and 12 coming up for the Browns. You got to keep your running back above. You got to keep your running back in front of the line of scrimmage. You can't let them take a hit behind the line of scrimmage. That's where the most fumbles happen. That's where the most penalties, holdings happen. So you got to keep your running back in front of the line of scrimmage, and that is something that the Browns have struggled with all year in the shotgun. Is Dylan Gabriel. Judy in motion. Gabriel looking. Gabriel rolling to the left. Gabriel's going to run this. He's got nowhere to go. Gabriel makes a move, and we'll get about 4 yards. And it coming up here is 3rd down and 8. pretty good game so far the from the Cleveland Browns. And it is blown dead. And it is a timeout by the Dolphins. So, we're going to take a break, and we will see you after the break. And we are back here in Cleveland, Ohio. The Gabriel snaps it. Gabriel rolling. Finds number 34. That looks like Ford. And Ford will get into the Dolphins' 5-yard line. First and goal, Miami. First and goal, Cleveland. Sorry. First and goal for Miami here. And Judkins will get about 1 second down and goal. Second and goal here. Two seconds and a timeout from the Browns. And a timeout from the Browns means we will take a timeout here from Orlando. We will be right back from Orlando, Florida after the timeout. We are back here, second down and goal, Wildcat formation. Judkins takes a snap, fumbles the snap, but gets it back, rolls, and a touchdown from Judkins. Unbelievable play from the Browns, and a touchdown for the Cleveland Browns. Wow. Very impressive for Cleveland. Judkins never let that ball get away from him, and he bobbled it, I think, 4 times, and good job for the Browns. And it will be 16-3 for the Browns. Heavy rain coming down. And the PAT attempt is up, and it is good. And the Cleveland Browns rolling 17-3 for the Browns when we come back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And so far, it has been a very lopsided game for the Cleveland Browns. I've been very impressed by this Cleveland Browns team. And they have played very good so far. And the kickoff is away. And it is received and brought out past the 30, the 40. He's going to get it almost to the 50-yard line. Great return for Washington after the fumble. That's one way to bounce back. 1st and 10 for the Miami Dolphins. Tonga Vailoa, and the play is whistled dead for a flag. And it will be a false start. So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Browns. Tonga Vailoa takes it, looking, finds A-Chain. A-Chain trying to get past the line of scrimmage, and he does for about a gain of 3 yards. So it should be 2nd and 12, for the Dolphins. If you're Mike McDaniels right now, you have to genuinely be fearful for your job if you lose to the Cleveland Browns. A 1-5 team. Now, if the Dolphins do lose, yeah, Tagovailoa rolling and finds absolutely nobody. That should be intentional grounding, but it will not be. So, 3rd and 13 coming up for the Dolphins. And, the Dolphins in Mike McDaniel's first year were just on fire. They made it to the playoffs. Everyone thought they were Super Bowl contenders. Then, they've gotten so banged up recently, and, not much you can really do about that. You got Tyreek Hill's leg going backwards. You've got multiple of the starting O linemen out, and not much you can do. So, Tagovailoa, 3rd and 13, looking deep and absolutely nowhere, and a flag, and they're going to call this pass interference. Wow. I saw zero contact, and that was a uncatchable ball. And it is illegal contact, excuse me. First down for the Dolphins. Unreal. Unbelievable that these so many dumb mistakes are happening in this game. I mean, so many penalties and so many things that have happened. And number 26 is the culprit on this one. 1st and 10. 5 minutes on the clock here in the second quarter. If you are just joining us, thank you for watching. Tagovailoa, A-Chain on the sweep. Can he get? Oh, number 49 says absolutely not and slams him down for a loss of about 3. So it will be 2nd down and 13. Wow. He just laid the boom on him, and it will be a 2nd down. He has 49 tackles this year. This is a rookie that loves contact. He's 22. He's 6'3", and boy, is he worth the draw. Oh, and it's a backwards pass. That's a fumble, but it is recovered by Washington, and they call it incomplete for some reason. I think they're going to have to look at this one. For now, it is 3rd and 13. I do believe it was a backwards pass. No, it was not. It was tipped by one of the Cleveland Browns players, and it was a forward pass that was tipped. So the right call by the refs. So, actually a good call by the refs. And Tagovailoa looking and nowhere. Throwing nowhere. And Tua Tagovailoa just not playing well. 4th and 13 coming up. And this, they will have to send out the punt unit. And I don't know, but that has to just absolutely take the team morale down so far after that one right there. Just not what you want from this team if you are a Browns fan. The punt is away by Bailey. The fair catch caught at the 10-yard line and by Laverton, and 1st down for the Browns. We will be right back here after this commercial break. Welcome back. Here, the Browns with the ball. Dylan Gabriel shotgun in motion. Gabriel takes the snap, hands off to Judkins. Judkins tried to get and nowhere to go, and that will be a loss of 3. And it will be second down and 13. Gabriel hands it off to Judkins, who will get about 1 yard. So it'll be 3rd and 12 for the Browns. Third down and 12. Coming up here, 17-3. Gabriel, shotgun, takes the snap. Gabriel looking left, and he's taken down. It's going to be a holding call and a safety for the Miami Dolphins. And the Miami Dolphins coming back into it, It is not a safety. And it is a holding call, which will back them half the distance to the goal. So this punt unit not going to have a whole lot to work with here. Not going to have a whole lot to work with here. 4th and 19. And somehow, some way got it away. And is received at the 50 by Washington. And Washington cuts up. And they will already start on the Dolphins' 40-yard line.